You did not find this message by any coincidence. Your soul was led to this exact moment because a profoundly powerful shift in your love life has already begun. There is a deeply significant reason why you have encountered this message at this precise point in your journey. It is not something random that simply appeared before you out of nowhere. Instead, it serves as a direct and meaningful answer to the silent signals your own soul has been broadcasting out into the universe. Over the past few days or even weeks, you may have noticed a strange, persistent feeling of restlessness sitting quietly in your chest. It might feel like a gentle pressure, an emotional stirring, or a vague sense that something deeply meaningful is drawing near, even if you cannot quite explain what it is or how to label it. Your logical mind may struggle to put words to this sensation, yet your heart instinctively knows that a transformation is shifting the ground beneath you. You might have experienced sudden, unexpected changes in your mood, moments where old memories surfaced without warning, or a soft, lingering sense of anticipation. It is as if you are waiting for someone incredibly important to arrive without knowing exactly who that person might be. It can feel much like standing near a door, sensing the vibration of a knock before it actually happens. I want you to understand this clearly. You are not imagining these feelings, and you are certainly not conjuring up groundless fear or hope without a reason. What you are currently experiencing is a real, tangible, energetic signal. It is your inner awareness reacting to a shift that is already in motion. Your soul is highly sensitive to movements and changes that occur in the energetic realm long before the physical world catches up to them. Right now, your intuition is picking up on the undeniable signs that the universe has confirmed something vital regarding your romantic future. As you take in these words, a powerful and creative force is working tirelessly behind the scenes, carefully arranging the events and circumstances that will soon mark a definitive turning point in your emotional journey. This message was meant to reach you today because it carries a profound meaning specifically intended for you alone. There is a specific person in this world who is being prepared step by step to place you at the very center of their life and to care for you with a level of devotion you may have never experienced before. This kind of deep devotion does not stem from obsession, control, or some fleeting fantasy. It is not built on unhealthy attachment or blind, shallow admiration. It is something much more grounded, secure, and sacred. This person will eventually see you as a place of true peace, a reliable source of calm and honest truth, and a safe space where they feel secure enough to place their deepest intentions and their most authentic emotions. Being in your presence will feel like finally coming home to them. What is about to unfold will fundamentally reshape how you understand the very nature of love itself. Because of the things you have lived through in the past, your mind may instinctively try to protect you by questioning the validity of this message. Past disappointments might whisper that this sounds too good to be true or that it is just a comforting idea that will eventually fade away. But everything you are facing right now, every challenge, every lonely moment, and every test of your patience is part of a much larger, intricate design that is aligning you with the very thing your heart has been asking for. You are not waiting for nothing. None of your past pain has been wasted. Each experience you have endured has refined you, softened you in the right places, and strengthened your spirit so that you are finally ready to receive the kind of love that truly matches your worth. The universe wants you to understand that what is coming your way is not ordinary affection or a simple, passing romance. It is a profound connection that will challenge and expand everything you once believed about relationships. It will go far beyond surface-level attraction and temporary, volatile emotions. Invisible signs are already surrounding you, even if you do not yet fully recognize them for what they are. However, before this fated meeting can take solid form in your physical world, a very important process must first reach its completion. There is an intense and quiet transformation occurring in the life of the other person involved. A deep inner evolution is taking place right now, and understanding this will help you realize why the waiting has such profound meaning. As you move through your daily routines, handle your personal responsibilities, and face your own struggles, something equally significant is happening on the other side of the invisible thread that connects you. Someone is being shaped by life itself. Their experiences are not random or purposeless. They are being guided through specific, necessary lessons that will prepare them to honor you in a way you may not yet be able to imagine. This person will not choose you out of convenience, necessity, or temporary desire. They are being carefully molded through experiences, realizations, and necessary emotional growth that will naturally lead them toward you. Think of destiny as a careful, meticulous sculptor, and this person as a piece of raw stone being slowly transformed into something beautiful. Every challenge they face removes a layer of hardness that would have otherwise blocked them from truly seeing you. Every difficult moment chips away at their fear, their pride, and their emotional immaturity. At this stage, they may not know your name or what you look like, and they may not even be aware that you exist at all. Yet, on a deep soul level, they already feel that someone important is heading toward them. There is an inner pull urging them to grow, to change, and to become a better version of themselves, even if they do not yet fully understand why. The universe is working on both of you with the exact same level of care and intention. This preparation cannot be rushed because the bond being created requires a solid, enduring foundation. This person is currently learning the specific lessons that will shape them into the partner you actually need, rather than the one you might have settled for in your past. They are developing deeper emotional awareness, true patience, and the capacity to love without the interference of fear. When they finally enter your life, they will not arrive as someone broken, lost, or desperate to be saved. They will arrive as a person who has already done the necessary inner work, fully ready to protect, respect, and cherish you. A vital part of their current transformation is a spiritual awakening that will allow them to recognize your true value the moment your paths cross. Their awareness is expanding so that they can see far beyond simple physical appearances and notice the quiet strength and the inner light that you carry. Even in those moments when you might doubt yourself, this person will see your worth clearly. Where others may have failed to notice your kindness or your depth, this person will perceive it immediately. Where others might have focused only on perceived flaws, this person will recognize your honesty and your strength. This shift in how they view love and human connection is the result of deep, consistent inner effort, not just a stroke of luck. Old, outdated beliefs about love are dissolving so that they can eventually accept something real without the interference of fear. As part of this intense preparation, they may currently be navigating difficult life situations. They could be in the process of ending a relationship that no longer aligns with the person they are becoming. They may be closing old chapters that brought them only pain or confusion. Some may be experiencing a period of necessary solitude, using that quiet time to reflect, heal, and grow. All of this is clearing the essential space within them so that when the right moment arrives, they will be completely emotionally available for you. They are learning to let go of unhealthy patterns, to heal their past wounds, and to begin seeing love as something sacred rather than just a game or a transactional arrangement. They might be questioning their past choices, feeling an emptiness that nothing in their current surroundings seems able to fill. That lingering emptiness exists because it is meant to be occupied by you. They may feel a strange, persistent restlessness without knowing exactly why, sensing that someone very important is approaching their life. They may even have dreams of a person whose face remains unclear, but whose presence brings them an overwhelming sense of peace. Signs are appearing around them as well, reminding them to prepare for something truly meaningful. Their heart is softening so that when you finally meet, there will be no walls standing between the two of you. This person is not someone who loves lightly or carelessly. They are someone who has walked through their own version of emotional fire to reach the point where they can finally match your energy. Understanding this gives your current waiting a much deeper purpose. It is not that you have been forgotten or overlooked by the universe. What is currently being prepared for you requires significant time, patience, and care. If this person had come into your life earlier, while they were still carrying their unresolved pain or fear, they would not have been able to offer you the high quality of love you deserve. That is exactly why the universe is being so patient with this timing. When the moment eventually arrives, this person will recognize you as the clear answer to the questions they have carried quietly in their heart for a long time. They will see you as living proof that real, deep love exists and that every challenge they endured had a valid reason. They will look at you with eyes that have finally learned to see beyond surface appearances and directly into the depth of who you truly are. This preparation is occurring on both sides at the same time. As you continue to learn how to value yourself, set healthy boundaries, and trust in your own worth, this person is simultaneously learning how to love with greater maturity and courage. Every step you take toward your own healing helps to move them forward as well. Trust that nothing happening in your life right now is accidental. Every lesson, every loss, and every quiet moment of reflection in their life is shaping them into someone who will treat you with genuine, lasting respect. What you are moving toward is not a conventional, run-of-the-mill relationship. It will not follow the standard patterns or the tired expectations that most people have for love. It will challenge your old ideas and invite a level of growth for both of you that you have not known before. This connection will feel strikingly familiar from the very first moment, as if you have known each other far beyond the limits of this current lifetime. It will not be based on control, dependence, or manipulation, but rather on mutual freedom and conscious, intentional devotion. When this person finally enters your life, the bond will feel fundamentally different because it serves a purpose much greater than mere comfort or predictable routine. It will uplift both of you, expand your personal awareness, and bring you a level of fulfillment that reaches far beyond the surface. This is the reason why you were guided to this message today, and it is the reason why your heart has been feeling the way it has. Trust in this process, keep your heart open, and know that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. Something truly meaningful is unfolding, and you are currently being prepared to receive it. The level of adoration we are speaking about, that deep feeling of placing you on a sacred altar within the heart, will manifest in your everyday life through a quality of attention you may have never known before. This person will look at you in a way that reaches far beneath the surface of your appearance. Their eyes will not stop at the exterior, but will reach into the very center of who you are, finding something rare and precious there. They will recognize that you are a person who deserves care, genuine respect, and gentle protection. When you speak, your words will not pass by unnoticed or unappreciated. Every sentence, every pause, and every emotion behind what you say will be received with sincere interest. This will not happen because they feel obligated to listen to you, but because they genuinely want to understand your inner world, your fears, your memories, and your deepest desires. You will not need to repeat yourself just to feel heard, and you will never need to raise your voice to feel acknowledged. Your presence alone will be enough to command their full awareness. Simply being in the same space will feel grounding and incredibly safe. This person will remember the small specific details that others so easily forget. They will notice the little things, the subtle expressions, and your quiet personal preferences, and they will hold those things carefully, as if each detail were a key leading them closer to your happiness. To them, the process of learning your soul will feel like the most meaningful journey they could ever possibly take. Within this connection, the tiring pattern of having to beg for attention or fight for importance will completely disappear. You will no longer feel as though you must compete for space in someone's life. This person will grant you that space freely and willingly, without any hesitation, because they understand something profound. They know that loving you is an honor, not a right. It is a gift they are deeply grateful for, rather than something they assume they are entitled to or something they might misuse. You will never have to prove your value to them, and you will never struggle to be seen. In their eyes, you will not be one choice among many. You will be the only answer that makes sense to their questions about love, purpose, and connection. Their devotion will be strong, but it will never feel heavy or overwhelming. They will naturally shape their life in ways that allow your happiness to exist within it. This will not happen because they feel empty without you or because they want to control your actions, but because they understand that, at this stage of their own growth, contributing to your well-being is both meaningful and fulfilling. They will feel on a deep internal level that honoring you and protecting your heart is part of their greater purpose. It will feel like a quiet internal calling rather than an obligation they have to perform. One of the clearest signs that you are stepping into this kind of sacred bond will be how this person protects your energy and your reputation even when you are not physically present. They will speak about you with respect, warmth, and genuine pride. They will never allow others to misunderstand you or treat you lightly. Their admiration for you will be obvious, even in those moments when they try to keep it subtle. When they imagine their future, you will already be there. You will not be a small detail or an optional addition to their plans, but the central presence around which their long-term vision naturally forms. What makes this connection truly special is that this protection will never feel limiting or restrictive. It will never feel like you are trapped or confined in any way. Unlike unhealthy relationships, where care often turns into control, this person will instinctively understand how to balance closeness with individual freedom. The relationship will feel like open land rather than a set of locked walls. You will both be able to grow, explore, and expand as individuals, all while knowing there is always a safe place to return to. This person will never try to reshape you or pressure you to abandon who you are just to meet their expectations or fit into a specific role. Instead, they will celebrate your individuality. They will encourage what makes you unique, support your biggest dreams, and respect your need for independence and quiet time. They will admire your authenticity, especially in the areas where others once asked you to change, soften, or hide parts of yourself. If in the past you felt that you had to dim your own light just so others would feel comfortable, this connection will provide the exact opposite experience. This person will want you to shine even more brightly. Your personal success will not threaten them. They will celebrate your achievements with genuine joy, without a hint of jealousy or comparison. They will want to see you grow in the direction your soul is naturally drawn toward. They understand something fundamental about love. They know that your personal growth does not weaken the relationship, but actually strengthens it. Your expansion feeds the bond rather than pulling away from it. When you face setbacks or moments of doubt, they will be there to comfort you without any judgment. They will stand beside you during your healing, without trying to rush you or force you to be fixed. Their patience will feel wide and steady, almost endless, because they trust the process of your own unfolding and becoming. This connection also means that you will act as mirrors for each other's growth. Simply being who you are will inspire this person to rise into a better version of themselves. This will not happen because you demand it, but because seeing your strength, your honesty, and your depth will naturally awaken something dormant within them. They will want to heal their own wounds. They will feel motivated to face their personal limitations and grow beyond them. This desire will come from a sincere, heartfelt wish to be worthy of the love you offer, not from a fear of losing you. Growth will not be forced or coerced. It will flow naturally between you, remaining steady and mutual. Together, you will become protectors of each other's evolution. The emotional closeness you share will go far beyond mere physical attraction. Even though the physical pull between you will be strong and undeniable, it will be a rare, beautiful blend of passion and calm, excitement and safety. Silence will feel comfortable rather than awkward. Vulnerability will be met with gentleness, never with criticism. You will feel truly free to be fully yourself, knowing that your openness will be held with the utmost care. This deep devotion, this shared respect, and this sense of freedom form the foundation of a relationship that is already forming beyond what you can currently see. It is not a love built from a sense of emptiness or lack. It is a love that recognizes and honors the wholeness you already carry within yourself. It does not try to complete you because it recognizes that you are already complete. Instead, it celebrates you. What may surprise you most is that even though your physical bodies have not yet met and your eyes have not yet looked into each other, a quiet connection already exists. An unseen channel of communication is open between you right now. Through it, emotions, understanding, and energy are already flowing. Your lives are already touching in ways that may have gone unnoticed until this very moment. There is a mystery at work here that goes far beyond the standard physical rules of everyday life. It is a phenomenon that mystics and spiritual teachers have spoken of for thousands of years, and now you are beginning to feel it on a personal level. Even though you have not yet seen this person's face or felt the warmth of their touch, the connection is real and active. It is not mere imagination or wishful thinking. It is an energetic truth. There is an invisible thread, often called the red thread of fate or the silver cord, that links your heart directly to theirs. Distance does not weaken it. Difficult circumstances do not break it. This bond is fundamentally indestructible. It works like a spiritual channel through which feelings, thoughts, and energy move freely between you. What is remarkable about this specific moment in your life is that this channel has fully opened. That is exactly why you may have recently experienced feelings or sensations that you could not easily explain. Some of them may have even made you question yourself or your sanity. One of the strongest signs of this activation is a strange, persistent longing for something just ahead of you. It is a beautiful and complex feeling, a sense of missing someone you have not yet met. It is not normal, empty loneliness. It is more like remembering the future. Your soul is not limited by time in the way your logical mind is. On a deeper level, your soul already recognizes this person. It remembers an agreement made long ago. As the meeting draws closer, your inner being begins to respond, vibrating with recognition and deep anticipation. If you have ever stared into the distance feeling that something important was missing, or if you have felt a sudden, inexplicable desire to go home even while you were already at home, you have touched this feeling. It is the awareness that there is a place in someone else's heart that belongs to you and is waiting for your arrival. This sense of emptiness is not a form of sorrow. It is space being prepared. Through this invisible connection, the emotions of your counterpart also travel to you. This explains the sudden mood changes you may have noticed without any clear, logical reason. You may be having an ordinary day when, without warning, a wave of profound peace or joy washes over you. You may feel calm, deeply loved, or quietly hopeful, often finding yourself smiling without knowing why. Trust that these signals are real and that your journey is leading you exactly where you are meant to be.